Young Thug. Thug is in the building today. He is my guest in the studio.
Yo, what it do?
Well, welcome. You don't spend a lot of time in New York, right?
Uh, Not as much as I need,
As you should.
as I should.
As you should.
Yeah, it's
And
business.
and the thing I find interesting about you is that you don't really do a lot of you don't do a lot of interviews.
No.
Why is that?
It's better to keep them guessing.
Keep them guessing?
Yeah, it's way better to keep them guessing because it's people like as anticipate, whatever that word is.
Yeah, they want to until you want them
Yeah,
to
they wanna-
anticipate.
yeah. So many people are tuned in right now just to get some kind of understanding. So, but I feel like if I do an interview, it should be big people like you guys.
Well, thank you.
Welcome.
So let's get some clarity on some of these projects because I know you have I know we got mixtape coming
Yeah, Slam Season 3.
February,
If
but then there's an album too, right? But then iTunes is coming too, right?
I still don't have a date for it. I probably drop one. I'm gonna do one more mixtape. I got a mixtape I'm working on. It's a project with Fetty Wap.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be probably like an 8-song EP. I'm gonna drop Slime Season 3. Then
That
I'm gonna
sounds
drop
like a problem.
me and Fetty.
You and Fetty sounds like a problem.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
Yes.
Oh, good. I was worried about Fetty because he had such an amazing year, and then the injury made him sit down for a little while, and I just hoped that
Yeah.
he was
these
gonna come
songs-
back.
Yeah, these songs are crazy.
Crazy.
Yes.
How do you know him? Do you know him a long time?
Fetty?
Yeah.
No, I know him for like maybe a year.
Oh,
But we've been working since I knew him. We got more than enough songs, but we're gonna probably put out like 8 songs.
but who even put you together? Did the label put you together, or you just vibed and?
A&R.
Hmm.
Geoff. Lyor had some ends with it.
Yo, you said Lyor's name and he just walked in. You see how that? Yeah, he just said your
Hi,
name.
beautiful.
Wow.
Did you hook me up with
Hi.
Fetty Wap?
Hi. What's
Did
that?
you hook him up with Fetty Wap?
I don't remember.
Yes, I did.
Go
Yeah.
have a
Yes,
seat.
I
Can we get him
did.
another chair over there? He said
Okay,
he said your name and you walked in. It was very strange, Lyor.
You know, we have it like that.
Hi,
did.
Kev.
What's happening?
I saw in one of your Instagram posts that you called Lyor like a dad.
Yeah.
How does that happen? How did this relationship develop?
Consistency.
Consistency for how long?
Forever.
It's been now probably going on a year and a half.
No, it's been like
More than that?
Yeah.
3 years? Well, time flies when you're having fun.
You have
This
it.
for me?
Hi, Lyor.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
You never come here. This is
I
you
never
know.
do interviews, Angie.
Is this an interview? Are you being interviewed today as well,
I'm
or are
gonna
you
be
just?
interviewing you.
What would you like to talk about?
Angie, it's been a while. I want to know exactly what's going on in your personal life.
Really?
Okay?
Well, I'm happy.
Oh, I'm so happy you're happy.
Yes, I'm. Things are going well in my career.
Great. No, I see that. I see that all the time.
What's going on in your personal life?
Well, I found an extraordinarily special woman.
Really? Who is that?
Her name is Sin Lee,
Okay.
and she's from Manchuria.
Are you
And-
engaged yet to be
yeah,
married?
engaged.
Are
and-
you?
Yeah, for
Wow.
sure. For sure. And she's a remarkable person. Has a really extraordinary occupation, and it's been great.
Has she met Thug yet?
Yeah, they actually met on FaceTime.
How'd
couple
that go?
times.
Yeah, a
What do you
couple
think? What do you
times.
think of her? Like her?
She's a billionaire.
That's all you got. That's all you got. He said she's a billionaire. She's perfect.
Right?
Exactly.
That's all you got.
Yeah, nah, she's tall.
So
Yeah, you
she's
scored.
beautiful and smart and rich
and
tall.
and fun
and tall.
and
And she
He
knows
said
Thug.
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, and she
Good
know
for
the
you.
artist.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
great.
You. Thank you. And I started this company with Kev and the crew, and we're super happy because we feel like we're necessary. We're necessary out here, and we're going to build a really big business. And that's really the point. I want to find and support and nurture the best.
What do we get? What do people miss about Thug? Because and we're gonna have to talk about some of the headlines and some of the things, and you
what-
can address them however you want. But with all of the headlines and all of the things that happen surrounding you, sometimes you miss something about an artist because you get caught up in that.
Well, first of all, you have to understand that Thug's comfort zone is creation, in making music.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he does and loves. This is not what he loves. This is coming out and doing interviews.
Did you force him to come here today?
It wasn't forcing.
Be honest.
It wasn't forcing. No, it wasn't forcing.
Right.
But I did explain to him that your genius, your creative genius, has to have another dimension to it. You see, he would be so happy never to come out of the studio, and this is where he creates music. This is what he does. This is his passion.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him that this is only his second interview that he's ever done, and so
In the States, he's done.
he doesn't do interviews.
Right.
He doesn't come to radio stations. He feels like his social reach is powerful enough, and I just felt like it was important for him to come to people like yourself that aren't just about looking for the sensational,
Mm-hmm.
but actually want to get to understand who's making these crazy records that are impacting a generation of kids. This kid
Mm-hmm.
is the truth right here. And so I knew coming to do an interview with you that you will find the truth in him, and you're not interested in just simply the sensational things that have happened around and the misunderstandings that have happened. Like all this stuff with what's that cat's name? Lil Wayne.
Did you really forget Lil Wayne's name?
How
is that possible?
Okay.
Yeah,
The reality.
He has Alzheimer's.
The reality is, I'm old, Angie. The reality is, people don't understand
That he's a fan.
That he's a fan.
No, I got that.
So
I got that from the beginning, by the way.
okay. By the way, the reason why you got it from the beginning is because you're a professional, and you're in this. You're not a tourist to this. You do this.
Well, thank you, Lyor.
No, but that's the reason why you understood.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's why he doesn't want to come out, because there's not enough of you around that actually understand that he was giving homage to someone that has inspired him to rap. So
How did that make you feel when it was taken wrong?
Down.
Down?
Yeah, of course. I was like, wow.
Come a
I
little
really
closer.
look up
I don't
to
know
him.
if they're picking you up. Sorry, baby.
Yeah, it made me feel down a little bit because I really look up to him. I still do. I still listen to his music, his new music that he just put out. I know it. I probably know his music better than him. So I was kind of, frustrated about it, but I wasn't frustrated enough to the point where it was beef. I came from the struggle. I want the money. All the beef, they can have it, eat it up.
So when you first decided you were going to put out the Carter 6, it was like an homage, right? Like you wanted to...
Yeah. Like I was going to name all of the songs, his kids' names. And
Had you had a relationship with him? Did
No.
you feel like that would become... Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I feel like it'll be cool because I don't do interviews. But
Yeah.
every interview I ever in my life did, I spoke on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never feel like it was going to be no this. Even if I never spoke on them, I just still feel like, we still men, so I never feel like it should be like, hey, you tripping. You know what I'm saying?
so it's probably, Angie, you know what it's probably?
What?
It's the hangers on next to him
Yes, the
that
joint.
interpreted it
Yeah,
in
but
a
in all
funky way.
but in all
Because if he
fairness-
listened
Yeah,
to
the
it,
essence.
he would have understood. He would have understood.
He would have, but in all fairness,
Yes.
if you're, I don't know, Jay-Z, and you spend years and you spend career working on the blueprint. If somebody wants to come out and put the blueprint 4 out, that's a brand, that's a thing that you kind of own.
Japan has done that all our lives.
I mean,
Right.
They've duplicated everything that America's ever made.
Juvenile did a album called 400 Degrees. He did an album called 500 Degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But,
So you
we
really
passed it
can't
'cause we-
understand how an artist like Lil Wayne, who spent all that time doing the Carter,
Hell
and
nah.
Definitely
feel-
not. In fact,
Really?
it's just his homies
Just by the age.
that are trying to get him going, as opposed to him.
Yeah.
I'm sure if he sat back, he would have said, "You know what? I'm going to reach out to Thug and big up him." That's what should have happened.
Yeah, we had we did music together, but we never had like a relationship. But we had a relation, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it was something with him and Bird.
I was gonna
He
say,
just
do you
throw me
think
in
you
it.
got thrown in the middle of what was going on between him and Birdman?
Or probably what Lyor saying. Probably what a homie. The homies
It's funny
always
because
the peasants.
when I interviewed Birdman, he talks about you. He called you his nephew.
Yeah.
Right. And I would have thought early on, maybe when it wasn't so bad with him and Bird, that maybe he would have stepped in and tried to clear that up. But maybe they weren't in too bad of a position
guess
at
what,
that point.
Angie?
Yeah.
Time heals on. We're over it. We're on to the next. All we're all focused is our music and putting this records out and getting this money. All that other stuff is just noise. We still respect the man. We're hoping that he's well. We really hope that he's okay.
As a fan, do you hope that at some point you could be in a place with him where you could actually make
love to do a mix-up album with him right now still.
Yeah. Or even, how about a conversation even?
I don't care about the conversation. I'm still a man. I ain't no hoe. I ain't no little boy.
Right.
Now. I don't give a fuck. We don't gotta ever do music, but I would if we wanted to. That's something I would.
You would do music.
Yeah. I don't know.
What about those joints he has? When are we going to get to
We're going to get to that. I told him before you walked in, we were talking about his projects and his music. No, I appreciate what you're trying to do here, and I think it's good.
I'm ready to leave.
I think the days of...
You're throwing me out, aren't you?
Lyor, we can talk more about your relationship if you'd like.
All right, no, whatever you want.
We can talk. Kevin, would you like to come in and talk about
Kevin's probably a better interview than I am.
No, you're great. Trust me. And I appreciate what's going on here. To me, this whole setting, even you guys showing up, it just shows your commitment to him and your...
This you don't come across talent like this every day.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up many, many days, many, many months that turned into years without meeting someone like him. Okay? And I've woken up many times to actually meet some very talented guys.
Yes.
But this one...
Where do you put him in the where do you put him in the list of your favorite artists you've ever worked with?
He's so damn special.
Mm-hmm.
This is a unique... He's a gifted and unique artist. What he decides to do from here is going to be up to him. He could get caught up in the noise and go sideways.
Right.
Or he could go get it all. It's up to him.
When he says get it all, what does that look like to you? Like, what is your vision for your career and your life moving forward?
My vision is him.
Is what, Lyor?
I would want to be like, him. I would want to be
you want to be Lyor?
I can't wait to be.
Yeah.
I would love to be Lyor.
Be careful for what you wish for.
I would love to be Lyor.
Okay, the bigger you get, the bigger a servant you are.
How long have you known this is what you were supposed to be doing?
When Lyor gave me my first check.
When was that?
About 3 years ago.
How much was it?
Well, wait a second. Now is this the IRS show or the Angie Martinez show?
I want to know how committed you were to this Young Thug project. I want to know what your commitment.
$1.3 million, and he gave me $650,000, and I had to pay all my people, all my producers, and all of those people, and I probably ended up with like $850.
That's not bad.
Yeah. It's nothing like $1 million. Period. It ain't no way you put it.
Was that the first time you'd seen a check like that?
Yeah.
In your whole life, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
So I'm like, oh yeah, this is real. This is real. Especially when you go deposit and it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is real.
And what did you do with it? Did you buy anything extravagant?
Yeah, I bought all my mom's kids' houses and cars and got it all out the way. And, I had to call Lyor.
Ask for more?
Yeah.
Because that runs through fast, right? Yeah, especially with all them kids, man. You bought everybody houses? Yeah. Wow. So how did you become this, I don't know, because clearly you are an independent thinker. You have a very unique style that's your own. And, I mean, where did that come from? When did that develop?
It had to come from the womb. It had to come from my dad and mom, because I really never paid attention to a person like that. I always was self-centered. So it had to just... It was in me. It wasn't on me.
When you say always, you were dressing like this as a kid?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like
how old? Give me one, please. I need a visual.
5th grade, 6th grade, getting whooped for dressing the way I dressed. My dad, I ain't put you on that this morning. How you got that on?
And what'd you have on?
Tight pants. I always been that type. I don't like big jewelry. I don't like... everything need to be fitted.
I'm always interested in people that are not afraid to, go outside the box and deal with whatever the repercussions or the words or the noise that comes around that. And so some of your outfits have clearly...
had noise behind them.
Yeah, a lot of noise. The skirts especially. What is the thinking there? Are you trying to break boundaries? Are you just trying to be fashionable? Are you trying to make people talk?
Nah, I don't pay attention to people. What I was about to say, I never wore a skirt.
Well, kilt is right. It's the same thing. the kilt.
You mean what the Scottish Warriors wear?
What the Scottish Warriors wear.
Like 300?
It's not something that we often see our rappers
What's
wearing.
that movie that Mel Gibson
300?
did? Braveheart.
Yeah.
I bet you wouldn't say that to one of those guys.
No, but we've never seen a rapper in that. That's a decision you make. You make a decision to put something on that you know people are going to talk about, no?
No, I honestly don't put it on for that. I put it on because that's what I would prefer putting on. It's something, like my fashion is me. You know what I'm saying? So my fashion kind of defines my brain cells. You know, I don't have the same, you know what I'm saying? I'm different. I'm an alien from another
country, from another world.
Earth, yeah.
Planet, another Earth.
Yeah.
Do we actually need to see rappers looking the same way every single day? Oh, that's a rapper. I mean, Jesus, we got. It's about to make me vomit. I don't want to hear the same type of rapping. I don't want to see the same type of, only because they're afraid. What we actually want, what we are excited about as a nation of fans, is to actually find someone that is brave enough to take us on a truthful journey, not a provocative, not waking up, oh, this is how I'm going to get some fans, and that's what he's not
way
doing.
Beyond that.
That's not the game plan here. The game plan here is he actually doesn't want to come out. How about that? He actually want to stay in the studio. We're only getting him out because we're the traditional record company that wants to develop him in other avenues. But if it was up to him, he would be in his slippers at his home studio. I'm banging out 10 records today.
You know, Leo, they're not used to having weird ones like me.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a weird?
Like, yeah,
you consider yourself a weird one.
I mean, if I wasn't, it wouldn't be that many questions.
Yeah.
It'd be
I have questions
the normal
anyway.
15-20 minute interview.
And thanks for coming by.
Yeah, all my interviews going to be like 45 minutes or better because they got everything in the world they want to ask.
This is stuff that they put on my desk. You want to go through this? They say High Tunes album is coming, right? You don't have a date yet for that.
No.
Okay,
Slime Season 3.
But Slime Season 3 is coming. We know that February 5th, Friday. What about this music with Kanye?
Amazing. Me and him, we did a lot of songs, a lot of rhythms. So I guess we're just placing them and getting them together now. And unfortunately, I can't give you a date on that due to the papers I signed with him.
Confidentiality papers.
That only he can talk about, which isn't fair. But
I didn't sign any paperwork.
Is that how it works? Lyor, what do you know about this Kanye collabo?
This is what I do know.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to listen.
Oh, you haven't even heard anything yet? You haven't even heard it?
No.
You don't even share these things with Lyor?
No. It's confidential. Lyor is a fan. He told you that
took the confidentiality clause very seriously.
The reality is this. You have two of the most creative forces in this game today collaborating.
Are there a lot of songs?
Yeah, a lot of songs.
Is this a whole album?
Like
no, let's not. Don't try to drag out the info.
I'm trying to get it.
Okay.
Tell me something besides that there's a confidentiality
man, it's like 40
clause.
songs.
40 songs. There we go.
Way more than the album.
Let the man talk, Lyor.
Okay.
40
talk,
songs.
Leo?
No. You want to talk? I just wanted to get the number. That's all. We got 40 songs. That's good. And you haven't heard none of those? Wow.
We've been working for like 3 years.
But he's Kanye West. I mean, the catalog, the history and everything that he's been able to do, that has to be
amazing to work with him.
Yeah.
It's very crazy.
Well, part of his job as being an artist of his stature, and the way an artist of his stature stays relevant is trying to understand who's out here. Yeah. So I'm not surprised. Kanye is a genius, and he's constantly looking for other people who are prepared, who are risk takers, creative risk takers. So, perfect. Call Thug. Speed dial.
And he understands.
Are we dropping a record right now? Are we playing a record?
We can. What do you want to play?
Jesus.
Yo. I can't take you.
I mean, do we have a record that we want to play?
What would you like to play? What would you like to play?
I mean, I would like, she's one of are friends. Like this is a woman who supported rap music in environments where it was difficult, right?
Was, yes.
I mean, there were moments that companies were going against her, and she kept the torch going. And hip hop is Angie, so shit. If we have a record, let's drop it. Let's give it to her.
Well, you want to run down the top stories and say whatever you want about them, and then we could keep it pushing?
Okay, whatever you want to do. I'm leaving.
It's good to see you, love.
Lyor got over 300 artists.
He's got what?
Over 300 artists.
Do you really have? No, you don't have 300 artists.
How many artists you got, Lyor?
How many artists signed to 300 yet?
23.
Is it 23? Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
Come on, you know who my favorite is.
Run DMs? Who?
You trust this guy, Lyor?
Yeah, of course.
You say you love him like a dad. What's the best thing you learned from him? What's the best thing he's taught you so far?
You got to stay away from the curve. Got to.
What do you mean?
Like streets.
Oh, the streets.
Yeah. Because I was out. I mean, I'm 24 years old. You know, I've only been famous for 2 or 3 years. So 21 years I was, in the street. So I'm so tied into like being around my homies and you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But he's just,
he's trying to help you make that transition smoothly.
Yeah, I've already made the transition. I'm done. I'm from Beverly Hills.
But sometimes those things, they call people back sometimes. They draw you back. You know what I mean? Some of the habits, some of the friends. Back. Yeah.
They're going to draw some idiots back. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
I ain't drawing me back. I just told you I'm from Beverly Hills.
You're from Beverly Hills? You don't really live in Beverly Hills now, do you? You're still in Atlanta.
Huh?
You're still in Atlanta, no?
Man, I got a spot like a Dalmatian, man. I'm everywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm. And you're from a different world. I think it's very interesting that you say that you're from a different planet.
It is.
Yeah.
And they have like a planet it's like
Earth.
Yeah.
The bigger,
it's the same color.
Yeah.
They got land. They found land in there, water and everything on it. But it's like Earth, but it's 10 times bigger. You never heard of that yet?
I have, but I don't feel connected to it in any way.
I do.
Like
I feel like I know I'm from there. I'm telling you. I'm from there.
How is that possible? How did you get here?
Yeah, that's why I've been asking that question since like October when I went overseas. I've been asking, like, how the hell? Because I thought when I go overseas, I was going to be able to see some signs. You see, I can remember something. So I can just, okay, I remember, you know what I'm saying? Go back home.
You mean from the other world, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, over that seas is it's a little closer than here.
Oh, to the other Earth.
Yeah.
Overseas.
So I thought I was going to see, you know how you look and you leave a place and you don't remember, but if you go somewhere close, you remember like, oh, I remember,
You didn't feel it though?
I ain't seen that.
Did you think you would see other people and feel a connection with them?
I ain't seen that. I was all on the web. I ain't seen nothing. I was like, man.
Do you know that do you think that maybe there's a possibility that you're actually from here?
At least from what? This Earth?
Yes.
I know for a fact I ain't from here. It ain't no possibility. My parents, some, I don't know. My kids, moms, I feel like I'm not I know I'm not from here.
Mm.
I can't be. I don't,
That is so strange, dog. That is so strange. Can we talk about? I hate to tie you up in some of this drama, but there's some things that we're curious about. Number one, I don't know what is your situation with Plies? Have you cleaned that up?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, everything clean. He changed the little thing. I still feel like he should have deleted the picture,
right?
The whole video, but I guess he had.
But
pride.
did you believe him when he said he didn't know that was your daughter?
Yeah, but shit, it don't matter who daughter it is. It's a little girl. It's a daughter.
Yeah.
It's a real human. It's somebody's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter.
Right.
I wouldn't put a video up a little girl up and say bitch.
Yeah.
Were you mad at that brother?
Were you mad that was even up, that video at all?
Yeah, but I couldn't be mad at nobody in the world but whoever put the video up, which was her mom.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't be mad. I can't. I'm a man, so I can't be mad at nobody in the world for doing it, for putting it up. I can't be mad at nobody for repeating it. I can't be mad at none of that.
But you got mad at Plies, no?
Yeah, but I got mad at him because of the statement. He said, bitch.
Because he used the word bitch.
He said, bitch said she tired. Bitch feel like me.
B, right.
Yeah. And you know, over the time I've heard like that's how they talk in Florida and all that. I'm like, you need to leave Florida then, because that ain't how you talk to no fucking daughter, especially mine anyway.
So that's what set you off, was that he used that word, not that he posted it.
Yeah, I don't care. It's a million gazillion people posted.
And you didn't care?
Yeah, like the Migos just did a mixtape, and he said it in his mixtape. I don't care about him saying it, you know, because he wasn't disrespectful. He was like my brother thug a little girl, I'm tired. And in the background, he was like, my niece. That's my niece, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
but
like.
What about your kid with a potty mouth, though? Does that bother you? Did she get in trouble for that?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Blisters.
So, really?
Yeah, I don't whoop my kids,
Yeah.
but I got like my dad, my sisters, they gonna whoop 'em. I ain't man enough to whoop them.
Mm.
So I really I'm not even man enough to be like, hey, you know, I'm just like, you know, and it's not, she's a kid, so it's nothing she know. Obviously someone was telling her.
To say that, right?
Yeah, and it was a stupid, dumbass mama.
Yeesh. Have you been able
bitch. Puss ass hoe.
How you gonna call her that and be mad at somebody?
Oh, that bitch is a fool, idiot. You can't hinder me. I'm Young Thug, remember? I'm the superstar. I'm the millionaire. You can't hinder me, idiot. You go hinder yourself. You know, you wouldn't do that to your daughter, would you?
Me personally, no, I would not. That's not me. No.
I don't think nobody in the world would do it.
Mm-hmm.
She got to be from somewhere else too. And she from somewhere else. God, I know nobody else
Another
gonna do
planet?
It.
A different planet?
Who the fuck gonna do that with their own daughter? Who doing it?
I guess there was no resolve there. Then you didn't resolve that with
her.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't gonna ever be resolved with her, because she the founder. She started. You the founder. Yeah. She need to kick her.
What's your relationship with all the other baby mamas?
Yeah, the relationships are, you know, all the same. You know, all of us was kind of, you know, in relationships, not like go together. Like, you know, like relationships, like, you know, we dealt with each other, you know. I mean, we had unprotected, you know, so we had to deal with each other, you know. But, yeah, all of them, you know, yeah, they cool. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I don't even feel like it's nothing, like, really, really wrong with her. I just feel like what she did right there was beyond childish. She was tripping. That's like killing somebody on camera.
Yeah. So does it bother you when you see it now? Like,
yes. Yeah. Like, I was just at my show backstage, and the girl was like, I'm motherfucking tired. And she was like drunk. I'm like, hey,
and you're like, it's not funny.
Bitch, get out.
Yeah.
Get her out.
You kicked her out?
Yeah.
You kicked her out?
And she's like, I ain't know. Yes, you do. You just seen me and a whole another superstar get into it. You know it's what the fuck you mean? You ain't know? Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like it. But I don't care, because
there's something about kids cursing, as terrible as I feel that it is. There's
like
something
a superstar, so it's like
kind of funny about it to watch kids curse. Not that I encourage it or endorse it, but I don't know. Yeah. Definitely, I could see why it went so viral and people got so into that. Something about kids cursing. I don't know. All right, so I know you can't talk about what happened on the bus. I know for legal reasons we can't get into that.
The Wayne bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. No, I get that. And I get that legally, even if you did, there's really not much you could say about that. But I don't know. I guess where that is concerned, I just wonder if it's gone to a point where there's no turning back, or do you see for a future in a relationship there at some point?
With Wayne?
Yeah.
Maybe if I get like a little older, I get over it. The only reason why I wouldn't.
But are you upset? Are you?
Nah.
You said get over it, like.
I'm Young Thug, remember? The millionaire.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I'm not going to be able to get mad about anymore, because I'm
millionaires get upset every day, Thug.
Huh?
Millionaires get upset every day.
Yeah, the ones that, you know, I came from the struggle for real. I'm from Jonesboro South.
Yeah.
I don't got shot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that came out of me. So I'm out of the streets for real. When I say I'm a millionaire, I really mean, like, I'm not finna do nothing in the world stupid. I do something worth it. You know, like about my kids, I go crazy, but, you know, just far as just tripping about a nigga, fuck no.
Were you upset that happened?
What, Lil Wayne bus?
Mm-hmm.
You mean like, damn, it should never happen?
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I ain't
the rest of the world, especially you as a fan, the rest of the world was concerned about his safety and his well-being.
Yeah, I feel like, I was like, the only reason why, you know, I would have really, really, really cared that something happened and wish it didn't is because he's a man, he got kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I always be like, so sometimes I'll be like, damn, I really just, like, I beef with the nigga, but then I'd be like, damn, a nigga got kids. It really can get drastic. Like, it's like Tupac and Biggie. You see how them people dead?
Mm-hmm.
And they had kids, right?
Yeah. Biggie did. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, like, just something minor. It was minor. It got so big to the point where this man got killed. He can't, his kid, you know, even though his kid gonna be all right, it's just like, nigga, you dead. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I was like, damn, that shit shouldn't happen. And the biggest reason why because I'm like, man, we just got to arguing. Mm-hmm. You know this man's bus get shot up. They finna say Young Thug did it. Mm-hmm. And it's in Atlanta. Yeah. Like anybody in the world who had a problem with him could have literally did it and they would have been straight off of the case.
But you knew people were gonna look at you.
Off top. Me and Bird, especially, because Bird was coming to Atlanta heavy back then, mm-hmm. coming to the studio and shit with me, doing shows, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh my God. But then again, I'm like, damn. It was a lot of people on the bus that people had families, kids, so I'm like, damn, that should never happen. But yeah, I don't think I would ever have beef big enough with Lil Wayne to the point where he got to get shot at. Mm-hmm. Man, we'll fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the streets. I get out. Like we see each other, nigga, we'll hit, shoot at the bus. Man, this ain't no motherfucking little dirt. This ain't no water. Man, you crazy. Motherfucker got real deal careers in me. Man, I got some $50,000 and $60,000 shows, $100,000 shows. What the man?
Not please. Worth risking.
Well, I ain't even finna fight because anything can happen after a fight. Mm. I crossed out the devil. I went with God.
People were thinking you were gonna sign to Baby at a certain point. Did you think you were going to? Or?
When I was coming up, when I was coming up in the game, I ain't want to sign to nobody in the world but him. Mm-hmm. But when I just got old enough and understood the business, I'm like, okay, so the best offers are, you know what I'm saying? And then me and Lyor linked, and me and Lyor was like kicking it before we even signed. So I just got.
You went that route.
Yeah, I'm like, him and Bert, but honestly, him and Bert like the exact same.
What do you mean the exact same?
Like if he believe in it, he gonna go. Like the same way I can make Lyor come to an interview, something that nobody can make him do.
Yeah.
I can make Bird do it.
Yeah.
I can make him come.
So what made you choose Lyor over Bird?
Because I've been met Lyor before. I even thought about knowing Bird. I was already tuned in with Lyor. I think Lyor was a little frustrated too when I started hanging with Bird. A
little worried he was gonna lose you.
He's like, hey.
Because the thing about Baby, he is, is likable.
Yeah,
he's a likable person.
And then especially like a person like me who's really hands on with him. Oh my God, you'll sign your life away with this man.
And then you were such a big fan of Wayne, and to see what he had done with them, and
you like, huh? And he ain't like the last thing on his mind is Wayne. He like straight focused. He like, okay, this is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when he with Wayne, it's strictly about Wayne. When he with me, it's strictly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a businessman, but he's still a charmer. He's still loving.
Yeah.
So you still fall in love with him.
But your relationship is still good.
With Bird.
Yes. Great. That's good. Because him and Wayne seem to be in a better place now. Maybe that will help in terms of your future with Wayne.
Yeah. Him and Wayne in a better place.
Yes.
What you mean? Oh, they hang.
Yeah, like they're at least speaking. It's like video of them doing shows together. And did you know that? Oh, you didn't know that?
Nah.
Oh.
And you said they did. Oh, you said it'll help me and Wayne relationship?
I mean, maybe in the future. But you don't care. You're like, whatever.
Maybe, yeah. I just want the millions.
Are you going to have more kids or are you done?
Fuck, no. Yeah.
You're done?
Yeah. I might have kids with who I get married to, my fiance, you know what I'm saying? But
right. Are you engaged now? You're engaged now? Okay.
So.
Is that an engagement ring?
3 of them. I'm married to my mama.
Okay.
The money. And my fiance.
3 rings.
Yeah.
When are you getting married? Do you know?
I don't know.
I
let my mom determine it. She's very important.
Is it going to be a big wedding?
Yeah, of course. Everything big. I do everything big. Everything. I mean, I if they would have told me weeks before this interview, man, I would have bought new jewelry. You know, everything got to be big.
Right.
I got it from Bird. Everything
you would have bought jewelry
big.
For the interview?
Yeah, I'm buying new jewelry for the interview.
That.
It might say 105.1 you know. I'm telling you, everything big, always, all times.
How do you know she's the one? Out of all, you've been with a lot of women, clearly. How do you know this is the person you want to marry and spend the rest together? Oh, you don't?
I don't know. I don't get no fuck neither. I'm used to meeting them, turn them up, get them popular, give them some, get them on to the next, you know. She probably be the one that could tone me down and, you know, make me be like, all right, listen, grow up. You know what I'm saying? Slow up before you blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. And so she's the one.
Yeah.
What do you see for in the next couple of years? What do you want to leave the city with?
All the money. All the money. I could keep the problem. I take the problems if the money come with it.
But the money's the most important.
Off top.
Over the music? Over the art?
No. It couldn't ever in life be over the art, over the music, or the fans. I won't even put money before my fans. And
so you feel a connection with your fans? Because I can't even lie. When even on Twitter the other day, somebody asked me, when you going to have Young Thug? I said, that's crazy. I just booked him. He's going to be here next week. And people went crazy. And there's all like, you know, Team Thug, this Thug. There's like all types of people that have your name in their handles. And we're very excited that you were coming here today.
And I'm very excited that you guys were having me.
Yeah. I'm glad. Do you feel okay? Do you feel like everything went well?
In the interview?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Because I know you hate them.
Yeah. I do.
Did you hate this?
Nah.
Good.
I think interviews are kind of cool. I don't want to get too tired of them to doing them, though.
Okay. You want to keep your mystery about you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Well, we'll be watching, and thank you for coming by today.
Thank y'all for having me.
Young Thug.
I'm out.